Hello guys, welcome everyone. So today we will be solving 2012 June net psychology paper. Alright. So this question paper consists of 50 objective type questions of 2 marks. Alright. So let's start. The question number 1 states that we sometimes attempt to solve problems by applying the techniques that worked in similar situations in the past. What type of method are we using? Options are given as trial and error, B. Analogy, C. Algorithms, and D. Heuristics. So the correct answer for this is option number B. Analogy. You can note it down. Alright. So moving on to next question. Question number 2. It states that the fact that a near object may obscure a more distant object from the view is due to options are given as figure and ground, B is proximity, C is interposition, and D is closure. So correct answer as you can see is called as interposition, right? So our eyes are made up like that, alright? Okay, so the next question comes as question number 3. It is given as the phenomena and psychologist. Alright, the phenomena states that you have to match the list 1 and list 2. First is given as learned helplessness, second is cognitive map, third is observation learning, and D is systematic desensitization. So you have to match the correct options as Bandura, Seligman, Volpe, and Tolman. So the correct answer is option number A. The observation learning was given by Bandura. The systematic desensitization was given by Volpe, learned helplessness was given by Seligman, and cognitive map was given by Tolman. Right? Moving on to next question, question number 4. Just you to remind that 2012 June psychology paper 2. Right? Question number 4 says that in a 3 by 4 contingency table using chi-square test, you should all know what is chi-square test. The degrees of freedom associated with the chi-square will be, what will be the degrees of freedom associated with the chi-square? Alright, we have made a box of 3 by 4. So 3 into 4, sorry. So the options are given as A is 12, B is 9, C is 7, and D is 6. Alright, the correct answer is option number D, that is 6. So moving on to next question, which is question number 5. Match list 1, you have to match the list 1, the functions and the area of the brain. These are the areas of the brain and these all functions, what these areas perform, you have to tell that. So number 1 is visual spatial functions, number B is social norms, number 3 is releasing factors, and S is balance. The correct answer is option number D. Peace is matched for 4. P visual spatial function is the function of your brain, the area of your brain which functions this visual spatial function is called the parietal cortex. The social norms are given by whom? The orbitofrontal cortex of your brain. The releasing factors are done by hypothalamus and the balance is maintained by the cerebellum. Okay. And now the next question is read this each of the following statements. Assertion A is given and the reason is also given. Assertion A, reason R. In Edwards Personal Preference Schedule EPPS, so if you have read that book, you will know what is EPPS. Forced choice format is used. Is it used in this or not? You have to tell that. The reason is given as forced choice format reduces acquiescence response set. The correct answer is option number C. A is true. This is correct. EPPS uses the forced choice format. Alright. So if you don't know what is EPPS, comment down below. We will provide a lecture you for that. And R is false. This is wrong. Now moving on to next question. Question number 7. Why do individuals, here we have to talk about the need for achievement. Okay. And ask, why do individuals with high need for achievement quit early when faced by very difficult tasks? So if a difficult task is given, the students or individuals who are high on need for achievement and are they get tired easily and quit early this difficult task. The options are get tired easily, have poor perseverance, C is have high anxiety, and option number D is have high need for efficiency. And the correct answer is have high need for efficiency. Okay. So now moving forward, the 8th question is states that according to R.B. Kettle, with whom we know the about intelligence, source traits are important in the understanding of personality. Oblique rotation is used for uncovering source traits. This is option number A is correct. Both are correct answers. Question number 9 states that which of the following represents the tetrad equation as given by Spearman. So by Spearman, equations are given. It is asked about tetrad equation, okay, which represents the tetrad equation, and the correct answer is all of these. These three all represents the tetrad equation. If we talk about question number 10, it states that what among the following define a problem space? Okay, an initial state, obviously a goal state for sure, and C, a set of operations. These all defines the problem space. Option number D, 1, 2, 3. Question number 11. A generalized picture or model of an object or event learned in the past are stored in the memory is what it is called? It is called as a prototype. Cognitive map, who was the scientist who proposed this, we have just covered previously. Okay, just few minutes back. So you can comment down that. And perceptual consistency and memory trace. The correct answer is prototype. Question number 12 is saying that we are able to recognize the similarity and differences of two objects. Okay, so if this is a cup, okay, and this is also a cup, so you can what you can know about the differences, and if this is a pen and this is also a pen, you can know about the similarity. Okay, why it happens? But because dissociable subsystems operate simultaneously in each cerebral hemisphere. This is what the question is asking, and the correct answer is option number A. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Moving on to next question, question number 13. This is very important topic, and you should study this thoroughly. What is the correct sequence of events given below? First number, releasing of neurotransmitters. B is postsynaptic potential. 3 is binding on receptor sites, and 4 is synthesis of neurotransmitters. The correct answer is C. First of all, what happens is synthesis of neurotransmitters. Okay. Then one, it happens about releasing of neurotransmitters. Then what happens next? It is the binding on receptor sites and the postsynaptic potential. So correct answer goes as C. 14 number assertion: the amplitude of the action potential in a neuron does not go beyond plus 40 MB, and the reason is given as neurons function on all or none basis. The correct answer is option B. Both A and R are true, but this is not the correct explanation of A. Talking about question number 15, a man reflects his anger from his boss to his child is an example of what is this example called? This is an example of displacement. Okay, the anger is shifted to the from boss to the child. Now talking about 16, speed and power test can be distinguished on the basis of time limit, difficulty level, verbal, non-verbal content. The correct answer is option A, 1 and 2, speed and power test. What are you giving about NTA, net examination? This is also a test of speed and power. Okay, so it depends on the time limit and the difficulty level. And the last question for today's lecture is question number 17. Natural concepts are based on whatever natural concepts you know. Alright, so this is a tree. This is a natural concept. Okay, this is a mountain. So what it is based on? Is it based on propositions, schemas, or a set of rules, or a prototypes? The correct answer is A, prototypes. Alright. So these are the 17 questions we have covered from paper number 2012 June. Okay. So if you like the video, you can subscribe the channel. Okay. And if you know how we explain the PYQs, you would have an idea about what is the difference going in this video, this particular video. Alright, so I hope you understand. Okay, these all things are going on whole YouTube, so try to avoid these. Okay, and see you soon in the next video, and we will cover the rest of the questions. If you like this way, we will cover this way, and if you want PDF of this particular year, so we will be providing 2012 June, okay, premium PDF for 2012 June paper. Okay, like this PDF, the same PDF you will be getting. So what you have to do is you have to just WhatsApp on given number 9826 992769. Okay, you can say a hi on this number. Okay, or you want premium PDF for June 2012, so we will be providing for you. And if you want to join our courses, you can most welcome for our advanced and basic courses. Definitely it is 99.1% going to help you out in your real time examination. Okay, so all the best to all of you, and those who are preparing for June. All right, so study hard, the time is very less. Okay, and best of luck.